My name is Gail Reardon. I'm a landowner on the proposed Route M in Richmondville. As a landowner, I was contacted by the Constitution Pipeline Corporation asking permission to go on my land and my family's land that surrounds my property for the purpose of putting in a proposed pipeline. One of the questions asked on this permission form was, do I have a well and do I drink the water from it? This question in itself scared me to death. Before this, I had not heard anything about pipelines, nor was I aware of exactly what a pipeline means to your property, your county, and to your state. I immediately began to question and research what a pipeline means in terms of safety issues, environmental issues, plant and wildlife issues, and how it affects the landowners and people in the community surrounding counties and to our state. What I found out was truly devastating to me. Natural gas has been sold as clean energy, but when the gas comes from fracking bedrock with about 5 million gallons of toxic water per well, the word clean takes on a very disturbing meaning. This is a dirty energy that will eventually leak toxic chemicals into the air and water. Studies show that 5% of wells leak immediately and 60% over 30 years. There is no such thing as pipes and concrete that will eventually break down. The Constitution would have us believe that there is no correlation between the pipeline and fracking, although the natural gas they are proposing to send through the pipeline is from fracked wells in Pennsylvania. The proposed pipeline is 30 inches in diameter, which means there would be a greater capacity to send more gas our way. This also means more need for compressor stations to compressurize the gas being transported. With this comes significant concerns associated with air pollution, noise, and safety concerns, including explosions and fires. This proposed pipeline will present safety issues, encourage fracking, and reduce our property values. Some people have hopped on board with the Constitution, allowing them to survey their land, thinking they will receive monetary gain. What this corporation does not tell these people is that out of the money promised, these people will only see a fraction due to maintenance fees, taxes, and other fees associated with leasing their land. There's nothing good to come from this pipeline. I do not want this in my backyard, nor do I want to see this in anyone's yard. Think of the devastation to our forests and wildlife population alone. Thousands upon thousands of trees will be cut to the ground. We are a beautiful county that people travel miles to experience. How will this affect the tourism in our county and its beauty? My house and those of my neighbors are within 200 feet of the kill zone. Think about that. Can Constitution guarantee their pipes will never leak? Think about what happened in Lebanon 25 years ago where 2 people died and houses were flattened. This pipeline was filled with propane gas, and ours would be natural gas, still an explosive, dangerous substance. I have lived in my home, which I helped build for 36 years. I have loved and cared for my land, raised my family, and paid taxes each and every year. I put my house on the market about a year ago before I knew about the pipeline. I have dedicated the past 22 years working for an agency I truly believe in. I, however, do not have any sort of pension with this agency. I have planned on selling my house and using this money to support my retirement. If this pipeline is allowed to go through my property and my family's land, our homes will have little to no value. Who would want to buy property with a pipeline running through it and the dangers it presents? I know I would. I inquired with my homeowner's insurance to see if our home and land and wells would be covered under my policy if damage were to happen as a result of this pipeline. They could not give me an answer. I lay awake at night, saddened by the proposed disruption and devastation this pipeline will bring. There is nothing good about this. What will be left of this earth for our children and grandchildren if we allow these rich gas companies to rape our land for profit and greed? Our safety, our property, and our lives are all at stake. We must all do our part in conserving energy so that things like hydrofracking and pipelines are a thing of the past, and we must look to alternatives that will preserve our planet, our land, our water, and our air for future generations to come. I urge the Commission to give people more time to respond than the 10/9 October 9th deadline. As I went about my neighborhood this past week to let people know about this meeting, nearly half of those spoken to were not even aware that a pipeline was being proposed so close to their properties. Please give people more time. This is a matter not to be taken lightly. It can and will be devastating, lasting consequences for years to come. If a pipeline is allowed to come, we all know that fracking will be the next step in the process. I pray with all of my heart and being that your ears will listen to the voices of this and many other communities and make the only right decision to stop the pipeline and do not allow the Constitution to proceed. Constitution has had multiple safety violations and fines for environmental contamination in Pennsylvania and elsewhere. We do not want this in our community, in our county, or in our state. Thank you.